Rundle Park Elementary took advantage of that beautiful weather this afternoon, holding its annual Terry Fox Run. Before the kids hit the pavement, there was a special presentation in the gymnasium, a video about Terry's journey.
He ran 26 miles or 42 kilometers every day. So we've been taking our kids out and trying to see if we could run across Canada. By each kilometer that they run, we tally it up.
The organizing committee created the unique idea to culminate an eventful month in which members raised well over $1 a student for cancer research.
Everybody's kind of, oh, we're running for Terry Fox, we're running for what he stood for. So it becomes a whole team school effort.
And each student dedicated the run to someone they know battling cancer.
You should persevere in everything that you do, because if you do, you can do anything.
He was a true believer and he wanted to run across Canada, and he said that nothing would stop him.
After the presentation, hundreds of kids hit the streets for the walk. Well, every child deserves their own school supplies, and with the help of United Way, the Lloydminster Public School Division will be able to provide tools for schools. Calculators, markers, binders, and backpacks are just some of the items the United Way was able to donate, thanks to the generosity of Staples.
We hear on an annual basis from our school principals and our teachers about students that are unable to bring the supplies that they need to start the school year, and how excited they are when they get those backpacks with all those supplies.
The division knows it can be tough for new families arriving to Canada to be able to afford suitable supplies.
They know which students require the supplies and which ones don't, and they can do it very discreetly so that nobody is aware of it.
The more we can do to work together and to provide some resources for kids and supports for families, I think that's what it's all about.
The schools will now divvy up the supplies among students. Well, the city of Lloydminster celebrates Culture Days this weekend, and the bull riders are in town. We have all that and more on this week's What's Happening with Lloyd FM's Heather Cleggis.
Celebrate culture and show off your creativity on Saturday at the Bar Colony Heritage Cultural Center as they celebrate Culture Days with a whole bunch of free events. You've got a chance to show how creative you are with the cupcake and cookie decorating. You've also got a chance to try your hands, or rather your hips, at belly dancing. Plus, they'll have children's writing workshops, and they'll be featuring a number of different local artists for you to check out. It's all free tomorrow at the Bar Colony Heritage Cultural Center. After you spent the day here at the Bar Colony Heritage Cultural Center, you can have a great night out on Saturday night at the Lloyd X grounds. It's time once again for PBR. Some of the best bull riders in the country will be there. It's going to be a great night. Tickets only $25 for adults if you want to head out. Things will get underway at 6:30 at the Lloyd X grounds. Kids love to get their hands into paint and create things, and this week kids and, well, a few adults will want to get their hands on this CD. It's Carly Rae Jepsen's debut album, Kiss. It includes that hit song we've been singing, Call Me Maybe. If you want a copy, real simple. All you have to do is email your name and daytime phone number to tvcontests@newcap.ca. We want to say thanks to John at Universal Music Canada for setting us up with the music. And looking ahead to Thursday night, the Vic Juba Theatre will be celebrating its 10th anniversary with a special gala event. It's going to feature a number of local live performers, including Kenny Max. If you want to see some great local artists, head to the Vic Juba on Thursday night. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you have a great one. I'm Heather Cleggis, and that's what's happening.
Dogs and cats roaming off-leash are becoming an increasing concern in the border city. In this month's Humane Habits, Jennifer Anderson explains the importance of proper containment of your pets and tells us the dangers of letting your animals out loose.
Have you ever been walking your dog and had an off-leash animal come up to you? Dogs and cats running at large in our community is a problem, and that problem is continuing to get worse. Owning a pet is not a right, it's a responsibility. We all need to help keep our community safe by properly looking after and containing our animals. Each day, the SPCA receives phone calls about animals running loose in town. Dogs that are approaching children in playgrounds, dogs on the highway in danger of being run over, and dogs that are posing a threat to people in our community. These are concerns people face every day. Proper containment is critical to ensure the safety of your dog and the public. If you're not home, your dog should be inside the house, or if you choose to have your dog outside, it should be securely contained. Too often fences alone will fail and dogs can get out. A safer way for outdoor containment is to build or purchase a dog run that can be locked. But it's not just dogs that are causing a problem in our community. Cats roaming the streets is becoming an epidemic, and quite frankly, it's not safe. Cats can be run over, add to the pet overpopulation problem, get into poison, or are brought into the SPCA never to be claimed. Cats roaming in neighborhood yards is also a growing concern. Everyone has the right to not have cats use their lawn as a litter box. Having your cat on a leash or in a containment unit is the safest way for your cat to experience the outdoors. Owning a pet is a responsibility. Let's all try to keep our community safe by properly containing our animals. For more information, visit our website.
A night of food, fun, and entertainment, all for a good cause. Habitat for Humanity held its Hearts for Homes Gala last night. Money raised from the event will go towards Habitat's latest border city build.
We are starting construction of a 7-unit townhouse complex. It will be known as Forester Place, and we're all about homes, not just building houses, homes.
Every woman in attendance received a silver and raw sapphire Hearts for Home bracelet made by a local artisan and Habitat volunteer.
Amazing place and does wonderful things, and it was pretty easy to garner support from people.
The event raked in $7,920. Sod turning for the Forester House is set for the middle of October. Well, step aside Justin Bieber. There's a new YouTube sensation stealing the spotlight. Korean pop hit Gangnam Style is the most viewed video on the site, with a dance many are trying out for themselves. Mike Baden takes a look at how and why it's taken the world by storm.
Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
A video like no other. Gangnam Style has become the world's most liked video in YouTube history, with around 3 million likes and over 300 million views. It has been featured on SNL, Ellen, and tops the iTunes music chart, and quickly made its way to the border city.
It was crazy. I liked it.
Koreanly awesome.
Figured it was pretty catchy.
It didn't really seem like today's music.
Crazy, catchy, and educational, which is exactly what famed dance studio is using this out-of-the-box YouTube sensation for.
It does really show all of our students as well that confidence is #1. If you're confident and you are literally doing a couple of different movements, but you crush them and they're awesome, and when you're doing it, you don't look shy at all, that shows what just that can do without necessarily hours and hours and hours of training.
I thought it was interesting and really creative, and that I didn't think anyone would come up with something like that, and it just kind of, it doesn't relate to anything else, it's completely new.
People across the world have made parodies and tributes to the tune of the infectious Korean pop song.
The artist Psy has such awesome rhythm. And it's really, really neat to see that different cultures can adapt and find a fusion of their own.
Even the Lloydminster Bobcats are getting in on the action.
It's still unknown as to why a video goes viral and what needs to be done to pique the interest of most viewers. But while we wait for those answers, I have one thing to say. Gangnam Style.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style.
Mike Baden, Newcap News.